What's up guys? Welcome to Tap Online. It's Coach Abby here. I'm going to show you guys technique number 4 out of 10 for the beginner's champ test. This technique is called hip escape. It's a super important movement to create space between you and your partner when they're on top of you to increase hip mobility, and you're also going to use this movement for nearly all of the guards that you ever use, like spider guard, closed guard, most open guards. You're going to be using your hip escape. So it's very important that you guys pay close attention to this technique. Make sure you get all the details. Make sure you practice it a lot of times. You can never practice your hip escape too much. And let's get to the video. All right, to do our hip escape, we're going to start here, sort of in the same position you guys were doing the bridge earlier, with our feet pretty close to our butt, feet flat on the mat, our back on the mat. From here, we're going to keep our elbows closed, our hands up. We're going to put one leg flat on the mat, and I want you guys to turn on your hips and onto your shoulders. I'm on my shoulder here now. I have my foot on the mat. I'm going to use my toes here to push down on the mat. I'm going to try and touch my toes, and at the same time, I'm going to move my hips backwards. So it's going to be like this. I'm going to push, touch my toes. You guys notice that my foot here never moved. It was always in the same place. I was just pushing with my toes. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to pull myself forward and return to the same position with my feet flat, my back on the mat. Now I'm going to go to the other side. So I'm going to put my foot flat, get on my toes here, turn on my elbow, turn my hips, elbows in close. Now I'm going to use my foot here to push my hips backwards and touch my toes. Push, touch my toes. My foot here staying in the same spot, never moving. Now I'm going to pull myself forward. Other side, I correct my feet, feet flat, toes on the mat here, leg flat, elbows in, push my hips back, touch my toes. If you guys are able, when you're doing your hip escape, after you put your leg flat and you turn, you're going to use this foot here to lift your hips off the mat. This is going to help you, this space right here is going to help you to move your hips back further and slide your hips better. Turn, lift your hip off the mat, move your hips. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you pay attention to all the small details there. If you guys are able to, you can lift your hip off the mat when you're doing your hip escape to increase your mobility a little bit more and help you hip escape a little bit farther. You guys practice this technique a lot. You can never practice your hip escape too much. Make sure you get this down. It's going to be an important part of your test, an important part of all of your jiu-jitsu. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me or Coach Thalys, or come talk to us in person at the gym.